In today's lesson we will continue learning some names of family members. Some of the relatives and names that we hadn't learned in the previous ones. So we'll see these uncles, cousins. So let's begin. In our next lesson I will show you some sentences so we can use all these new words, and that way we will be able to remember and register them in our minds. Also, when we do sentences, I expect that by repetition and seeing and reading sentences, you will start getting used to the mechanics and the structure of the Spanish language. Okay, let's begin. Tío is uncle. You will notice that in Spanish, for the male and the female in the same hierarchy of a family member or a relative, we just change the O to an A for the male or the female. So tío and tía would be uncle and aunt, okay? And tíos, we take the masculine and we add an S, and then we have the plural, but indistinctly of a male and female. For example, my tíos, right? When I say tíos, I refer to my aunt and my uncle, okay? So the word tíos, although it is masculine and is a plural for the word tío, uncle, it also stands for my uncle and my aunt, okay, my aunt. So tío is uncle, tía is aunt, tíos would be my uncle and my aunt, okay? Primo is cousin, the male cousin, okay? And prima is my female cousin. And primos would be cousins. The same rule, the same mechanics, you see? We just add an S to the male, to the masculine, and we have the plural that works for both male and female, okay? So primos, although it is masculine, you know it can include also female cousins, okay? Sobrino. Sobrino is our nephew, and sobrina with an A is the niece. And if we add an S here, sobrinos, we have the nephews or nephews and nieces, okay? So also sobrinos is the masculine for nephew, but can also include nieces, okay? Now, padrino is godfather. This is a word that you probably know from the film, The Godfather. So, padrino means godfather, and madrina is the godmother. So we have padrino and madrina. And both the couple of padrino and madrina would be, guess what? Padrinos. We just add an S here to padrino and we have padrinos, the plural, that would include godfather and godmother, right? And the godson, or I don't know if you call it like that in English, but the godson or goddaughter would be ahijado or ahijada, ending with A, right? So the godson would be the ahijado, ending in O, and the goddaughter would be ahijada, ending in A. Notice the H here, right? That is mute, ahijado. Okay, so these are some few names of relatives more, and in our next lesson I will show you some sentences where we can start using these new words right? And you can see also the structure of, and the building of Spanish sentences.